I've been on a health and wellness journey for many years now, and it's been quite the experience. I've tried all kinds of habits, routines, supplements, and things to improve my overall health. And it's been through these explorations that I've realized it's the small, consistent habits that truly shape our well-being in the long run. So today I want to share the things I practice every single day that help me live a healthy, mindful, and happy life. These habits, when practiced consistently, have the power to bring about positive changes in our physical, mental, and emotional health. In our society, I think there's a strong emphasis on productivity, achievement, and getting things done. There are messages everywhere telling us to take action, to be effective and efficient, to meet goals, and once you achieve them, move on to the next ones. But I think this focus can be limiting, and it can even create a sense of guilt for doing something that doesn't necessarily provide a measurable result. But whatever happened to doing things just because, just for the pure joy they bring, simply for the sake of experiencing happiness? I think there's immense value in engaging in activities just for pleasure. Whether it's a leisurely walk in nature, reading a book for pure entertainment, or dedicating time to a hobby that makes our hearts happy, I think these moments of pure joy are vital for our mental and emotional well-being. They provide an opportunity for us to recharge, rejuvenate, and restore balance in our lives. They remind us of the simple pleasures that can be found in everyday experiences. I think in this world that often demands constant achievement, these moments become anchors, grounding us in the beauty of the now. I often say that nature is one of the greatest teachers. You can learn so much by simply observing it. The way it changes with each season without resistance, the way it flows, the way it evolves. Its pace is perfect. It never rushes. It knows when it's time for rest and when it's time for growth. These are things I've learned by spending time outdoors. Our modern life keeps many of us inside, disconnected from Mother Earth. And when we add to that the fast-paced lives we lead, it becomes even more important to intentionally carve out time to connect with nature. No matter how busy life gets or what I have going on in my day, I make it a point to go outside, even if it's just for a few minutes. Whether that's walking barefoot in my backyard, going on a hike, or simply sitting at a park. I put away any distractions, tune into my senses, and simply observe the world around me. Nature is incredibly healing and always puts me in a better mood. In the beginning of my health journey, I was very confused as to what exactly healthy eating was. I kept hearing mixed messages. One day I would learn about all the reasons why I should omit this certain group of foods from my diet, and then the next day I'd learn about all the reasons why I should be eating these foods. And it becomes very confusing, especially when there's science that backs up both arguments. And what I've learned is that there are no absolute truths, because every human body is unique. Just because a specific diet or a way of eating worked for one person doesn't mean it's necessarily going to work for me. My approach to eating healthy is to simply focus on eating nutrient-dense food that makes me feel good. And for me, these are simple ingredients as close to their natural state as possible. I prioritize whole foods and try to minimize highly processed food as much as I can. And this simple mindset shift has made eating healthy so much easier. I'm no longer concerned about what's right or what's wrong, what's good or what's bad. I make mindful food choices that fuel and nourish my unique body. Lately, I've been feeling very overwhelmed. Even though I do things like meditate and spend time in nature, the demands of the modern world can still create this constant noise in the background. And it's in times like this that I realize the importance of hitting the pause button and taking a break from absolutely everything. No phone, no book, no podcast, no music, no form of distraction, just me in stillness, letting my mind rest and giving it a chance to process the information it's received. These moments are so therapeutic for me. It's in this pause that I find peace, clarity, and the chance to reconnect with myself. When was the last time you truly took a break from all the noise? When was the last time you gave yourself the gift of stillness and mental rest? I encourage you to find moments throughout the day to pause, even if it's just a few minutes. It makes such a difference. Our bodies were made to move, and not just when we exercise. I used to think that the 30 to 45 minutes I worked out every morning was enough movement for the entire day. It was like I checked that off my to-do list, and if the rest of the day I did nothing else, it was okay. But I've come to realize the importance of incorporating movement throughout the day. I spend a lot of time sitting in front of a computer, and we may not realize it in the moment, but staying in the same position for so long creates so much tension in the body. So I have to make a conscious effort to get up and move often. And it doesn't even have to be super intense or structured. Simple actions like stretching, taking short walks, or even dancing in the living room can make a significant difference. Taking the time to reflect on the things we appreciate and express gratitude has been shown to have numerous positive effects on our mental and emotional health. Being grateful can enhance our overall happiness and satisfaction with life. And of course, it's easy to be grateful when things are going favorably in life, but what about when they're not? I have found that it's in these challenging moments that it becomes even more important to practice gratitude, because as Tony Robbins says, where focus goes, energy flows. If we simply focus on our problems, our worries, on everything that's going wrong, we can easily forget about the many blessings we already have and everything that's going right. And the truth is, there's always something to be grateful for. The very fact that your heart is beating, that you can breathe, that you can move, that you have a roof over your head, food on your table. These are all blessings that we often take for granted. But let's not wait until we don't have these things to then appreciate them. Let's be grateful for them today. So on that note, what are you grateful for? I'd love to be the kind of person that just hops right into bed and immediately falls asleep, but that's just not how my mind works. It'd be like going 100 miles an hour and then slamming on the brakes of a car. It's such an abrupt shift, and there's not enough time for my super active mind to calm down. Over the years, I've learned that in order to have a restful night of sleep, I have to slowly let go of the gas pedal and gradually press on the brakes until I come to a gentle stop. I like to think of my night routine as signals I send to my body that it's time to slow down and relax. A warm shower, taking the time with my skincare routine, and doing other relaxing activities really help. Lately, I've been drinking this warm cacao drink as part of my evening routine, and it's something that not only supports healthy sleep, but as a chocolate lover, it's such a treat. So it's something I really look forward to. I'll sip on it while I do a little bit of reading and finish up my skincare. And this simple activity helps me unwind and prepare for a good night's rest. I hope you found lots of value and inspiration in this video. Remember, it's the small, consistent habits we practice that shape our overall well-being. And it starts with what we do every morning. I'll have my 6 a.m. morning routine linked on the screen, where I share the slow and mindful habits I practice to start the day. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you soon.